Manny had a great career, but boxing retired Manny. Manny didn't retire from boxing. There's a difference. So, of course, if I was Manny Pacquiao, would I be chasing Floyd Mayweather to do an exhibition to get a good payday? Absolutely. Absolutely I would.
Do you feel like that this version of you beats the version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today?
You know, it's hard to talk about the fighter who retired already. If he comes out, then go sign the contract and we'll fight. I know you enjoy the fight, but I thought, although the decision is not really favor to me, like I'm sad.
In the wake of Manny Pacquiao's exciting fight with Mario Barrios, Floyd Mayweather has once again thrilled boxing fans. A fight that resulted in a draw by majority. Following that result, Mayweather boldly challenged Pacquiao directly, suggesting that a rematch may still be planned, possibly as a multi-billion-dollar event befitting their legendary rivalry.
Do you feel like that this version of you beats the version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today?
You know, it's hard to talk about the fighter who retired already. If he comes out, then go sign the contract and we'll fight. I mean, let's fight again if he wants. I have no problem with that. I'm active now. I don't pick my opponent. I don't, I fight them all.
There was just talks and rumors all the time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2. Was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao 2.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want a fight. Like, there's a decision.
In his first bout in almost 4 years, Pacquiao displayed incredible speed and strength, controlling most of the mid-fight action and hitting 81 power blows to Barrios' 75. Barrios rebounded in the last 3 rounds, achieving a majority tie with scorecards of 114 billion, 114 million, 114,114, and 115,113, after outscoring his younger opponent early on. Barrios kept his championship, while Pacquiao left with the impression that he had won, paving the way for a possible rematch.
Manny, the fans came out for you again tonight, but describe what you thought of the judge's decision.
I mean, I thought I won by split decision. Like, it's a close fight, but I thought I won.
Didn't look like a 46-year-old tonight. How did you feel inside the ring?
I feel good. Like, I feel happy. Like, 2 months training, like, although short, but it's enough. Like, I want to train like 3 months or 4 months, but I start late because of the election in the country.
What worked for you tonight, and what was missing late in the fight?
Missing late in the fight, like the last two rounds, like I got cramps, probably by it's okay.
But the rest of the fight, you look great. What happens now, Manny? Because there was options for you moving forward. There was even talks of a Floyd Mayweather fight. What do you see going on next in you?
Oh, that's another story. Like, let's talk about it. Like, good for me. Like, I'm in shape again.
After the majority draw with Mario Barrios, Manny Pacquiao made it plain that he was not going anywhere. "I thought I won the fight," he declared in post-fight interviews at the MGM Grand. "It was a fierce battle. My opponent was really hard. It was an amazing battle." When asked if he would be interested in a rematch with Barrios, he said without hesitation, "Yes, of course." He said that he is now more tactical and mentioned his small camp, saying that in order to get ready for championship-level fights in the future, he would like to train for 3 to 4 months. Regarding a possible Floyd Mayweather rematch, Pacquiao also would not rule out another spectacular bout. He stated that if Mayweather decides to come out of retirement, he has no problem fighting again, and that talks were anticipated to take place over the next days.
Do you feel that you have what it takes to be a world champion once again?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I can still do it. For 2 months training, 4 years lay off, and then 2 months training, like, it's not bad. Like, if if you know boxing, like, my performance is okay, but you know, it's improving my stamina, my footwork, getting back because 4 years layoff.
Finally, what do you have to say to the fans, those that didn't believe in you, and the ones who now say Manny Pacquiao is the only man who can defy Father Time?
And as long as you believe God, have faith. Because of God, I'm still here. Keep on fighting, good health. God who gave me good health and strength. That's why I'm still here. Giving inspiration to the fans and, of course, being a role model as a boxer. Thank you.
After his father's exhausting fight with Mario Barrios, Jimmy Pacquiao has publicly expressed his worry and urged him to quit accepting punishment in the ring. The 24-year-old told the journalists that he is now 46. "I even love him like his son." There's worry there, too. Jimmy dread the physical toll at this latter stage, despite his admiration for his father's dedication, which is demonstrated by his year-round discipline and fitness. Prioritizing Manny's health over a joint fight night, he withdrew his own pro-DUT intentions. Essentially, Jimmy wants his legendary father to protect his health and legacy rather than suffer needless harm.
I'm not really happy with the draw, but you know, I thought he got a 7-5. So yeah.
Where do you want your father to go from this, man?
I mean,
rest, you know.
right now he should focus on getting rest, you know. But he is 46 now, so like me personally, you know, I love him. And I just want him to be safe. I don't want him to take any more punishment.
But you got to be impressed about the way that your dad.
Oh yeah,
fought.
for
You
sure,
listen
for
to
sure.
Everybody out here, everybody's saying that they thought your dad won. What did you think when you heard the decision?
Yeah, I thought he did win. You know, I thought it was a 7-5 fight. So I thought it should have been my dad.
What impressed you the most about your dad tonight?
The timing is there, you know, for somebody that's, you know, 46 years old and has been in the sport for like 20-something years, you know. It's really impressive.
Do you think he can do better with the Millie camp under him, being that he was out for like 4 years or 4+ years or whatever?
Yeah, I think so. If he, you know, like continues training, stays in shape, like he always stays in shape.
Following Mario Borri's bout with Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather didn't mince words, once again dismissing Pacquiao as an easy opponent. Mayweather casually refers to Pacquiao as lacking challenge in a number of interview footage, implying that despite his legendary status, Pacquiao no longer presents a genuine threat in the ring. Mayweather's comments support his long-held belief that Pacquiao is no longer the great fighter he once was and is past his peak. In addition to escalating their animosity, this public insult raises doubts about whether Pacquiao's comeback is genuinely competitive or just an easy way for the legendary boxer to make money.
I want you guys to go check out Manny Pacquiao. Remember, he got famous because they said this could be the guy that could possibly dethrone the king. Did it happen? Absolutely not. Was he easy? Absolutely.
It wasn't easy.
Okay, so 10 rounds to 2 ain't easy?
Mayweather asserted with assurance that he knew he would defeat Manny Pacquiao from the first round, demonstrating his faith in superior strategy and flexibility. He clarified that he started observing Pacquiao's jab timing and movement as soon as they entered the ring and knew he had the advantage right away. Mayweather highlighted his tactical advantage, staying one step ahead of Pacquiao by observing his tendencies and taking advantage of openings. His poise and control throughout the bout were driven by the early ring evaluation, which ultimately resulted in his victory by unanimous decision.
His left hand was fast, his right hand was fast, and he was throwing them both fast and strong. But when it's all said and done, he was a beat fighter. From round 1, he knew it. I can't beat Floyd Mayweather. 6 days before the fight, he boxed 4 rounds. And if you go look, when he came out to Las Vegas, he was throwing combinations. Everything seemed just fine. Waving to the crowd, both hands. Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. Manny Pacquiao, you will never be on my level, period. Simple and plain. If you lost, accept the loss and say, you know what, Mayweather, you know what? You was the better fighter. You was the better fighter. It's okay to be number 2. It's okay to be right behind me. It's okay.
Pacquiao wasn't holding back when he called Floyd Mayweather's fighting technique dull and compared him to a runner rather than a real warrior. Floyd Mayweather is running the full 12 rounds, he joked. How can that be so amazing? The fight was dull, so I feel bad for the fans. Pacquiao excluded Mayweather from his list of the top 5 toughest opponents, emphasizing that boxing fans want action rather than defensive fashion shows. He dismissed their 2015 fight as lacking in real excitement, drawing a stark contrast to his unwavering strategy of advancing through weight classes and taking on tough opponents. Angry or simply direct, Pacquiao reiterated his contempt for Mayweather's legacy of using tactics.
Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto, what else? Margarito.
Why no Floyd Mayweather? Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight. How is that? I mean, you know, I feel sorry to the fans because the fight is boring. You know, the fight is boring. Like, that's not the fans are expecting to us. I mean, as a fighter, if I'm a fan, of course I want to see a good fight, like changing fight, not a passion show.
Pacquiao will try to take advantage of Barrios' defensive weaknesses, according to Keith Thurman, a rare fighter who has faced both Pacquiao and Barrios in the same ring. Thurman stated, "You're going to be able to find some pockets." However, he expressed worries about Pacquiao's advanced age and lack of fitness. Is he going to be in that position at 46 years old? Will his punches be effective as well? By pointing out Barrios' pointed remark and asking him to force Pacquiao to use his legs and demonstrate that his road skills are still keen, Thurman reminded fans that inactivity matters, drawing on the biological limitations that come with aging.
You fought both men. You fought Manny Pacquiao and you fought Mario Barrios. If anyone to ask who you think is going to get this win right here, it's you. What are you thinking, bro?
Well, the thing is, it's hard to say on many different levels, you know? Everybody loves pulling out the crystal ball and doing fight predictions, right? But for me, there's too many variables. Too many variables at stake on this type of fight. With Manny Pacquiao coming off of a layoff, I'm not a big fan of Manny Pacquiao coming off of long layoffs, you know? But he said he's been doing lots of work, getting that strength and conditioning, putting 30 rounds in, you know, so that he can be ready and that we can see that old Pacquiao that we're used to. See, when I was in the ring with Mario Barrios, one of my keys to victory, you know, we like to see what they don't like early on. And he really couldn't keep up with my feet. He couldn't keep up with my footwork. My footwork in and out, my lateral movement, it set up a lot of good punches, a lot of highlights.
Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao were regarded as boxing's top 2 pound-for-pound competitors for more than 10 years. Negotiations resolving their conflict started in 2009, but they were continually derailed by disagreements over drug testing procedures and financial divisions. Both combatants pursued other opponents, with Money Mayweather after enduring public feuds, including Pacquiao's defamation lawsuit against Mayweather. Pacquiao maintained his supremacy throughout many weight classes and momentarily retired in 2008 before returning in 2009.
Manny Pacquiao spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not going to say he's right and I'm not going to say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million. He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember I said, it's a time and a place for any and everything.
After lengthy negotiations and in-person conversations, a breakthrough was eventually achieved in early 2015. The two titans squared off in what was considered the fight of the century at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas on May 2, 2015. Mayweather used his trademark defensive mastery and clinical counterpunching to win by unanimous decision 118, 110, 116, and 112 twice. Pacquiao, who subsequently disclosed that he fought with a torn rotator cuff, battled.
I want you guys to go check out Manny Pacquiao. Remember, he got famous because they said this could be the guy that could possibly dethrone the king. Did it happen? Absolutely not. Was he easy? Absolutely.
He wasn't easy.
Okay, so 10 rounds to 2 ain't easy?
Pacquiao obviously got power also.
Right.
You know, I've been in there with him.
Did you feel his power?
He's solid. He's solid.
Okay.
He's solid. Ain't nothing I ain't never felt before, but he's solid.
Right.
And he felt me too. That's why he wasn't quick to run in there.
Right.
So it's obvious we both felt we felt each other. At the end of the day, you know, it finally happened. He got cooked. Right. Now they begging for a rematch. My thing is this: if you get it done right the first time, you got to do it again.
Joe Rogan frequently muses that the Mayweather versus Pacquiao bout in May 2015 came much too late. If it had been arranged sooner, perhaps during a high-profile event like Riyadh season, it would have been chaos, he says, expressing his belief that it lost the opportunity to take place when both fighters were genuinely in their peak. Rogan and Jorge Masvidal, a UFC veteran, both bemoaned the timing, pointing out that Pacquiao's injured shoulder when he started the fight diminished what could have been a historic fight. If only it had happened sooner. Rogan believed that this bout might have changed the course of boxing history.
Some great fights never take place, or they take place too late, like Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. They fought too late. I mean, if that fight could have been arranged by Riyadh season, they probably would have caught them both in their prime, and it would have been chaos.
Yeah, Manny was done before that ever
started. And he also had a blown shoulder going into the fight.
Yeah.
He needed shoulder surgery before the fight even started.
Critics contend that even if the bout had taken place earlier in their careers, the result of Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao would have been the same. According to a survey of 84 boxing insiders, 71.4% of them thought Mayweather would have prevailed via decision if the bout had happened in 2010. Mayweather's skill on defense and strategy were regarded as crucial elements in his triumph when Pacquiao was at his best. He successfully countered Pacquiao's aggressive style, winning by unanimous decision.
Any version of Mayweather would have always beaten Pacquiao, in my opinion. I think Mayweather would have always done what's necessary for Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao had a greater career, but I think Mayweather's a better fighter. And I think Mayweather had the right things for somebody like Pacquiao. I mean, he had the right one-punch speed. He had the right IQ. He was bigger than Manny with longer arms. He had great feet. It's just a kryptonite for Manny Pacquiao. I personally thought so.
Boxing fans should see Pacquiao Mayweather, according to legendary Sugar Ray Leonard. He maintains that the rematch is about more than money. It's about history, legacy, and appeasing the most demanding fans of the sport. He emphasized how compelling the story and the intrigue would be if two all-time greats faced off again, saying that people would watch it. According to Leonard, the fight might revitalize boxing and have a cultural and economic influence that goes beyond ordinary pay-per-view shows.
Mayweather and Pacquiao. Would you be interested in seeing that rematch?
I mean, yeah. You're at a different stage in your life.
Yeah.
Spiritually, physically, mentally.
Right.
It can be a great fight.
Right.
Put it this way. It should be done.
It should be done.
It should be done.
It will help boxing in the sport. You think the sport needs it?
In a crazy way.
In a crazy way?
Yeah. I mean, put it this way. You know, and as much people say, when he's 40 years old, people will watch it.
Manny's last fight, he looked phenomenal.
He looks phenomenal.
He looked phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
And Mayweather, you know, the last one, he fought a kickboxer. He fought, you know, Conor McGregor. You know, his last few fights were too.
Well, when he beat that guy from...
the Asian guy. But it was a kickboxer. He was a kickboxer. He wasn't a professional boxer.
I mean, just call it Tommy Hearn.